Trisha and I are meeting up with Kent today at our house to design the most spectacular pond in all of Las Vegas, or at least one that's better than Wade's. All right, Ken, here's my backyard. Hey, what's up, hon?
Hi.
Hey, this is my friend Kent.
Hi.
My girlfriend
Hi, Ken.
Trisha.
Nice
How
to
are
meet you.
Not too long ago, believe it or not, this was actually one huge patch of dirt, right? And we started with the pool, added jacuzzi, we added some acrylic to it. We also put in a fire pit.
We've been working on the backyard now for, I would say, about a year or so.
We love fish, so we want to put something in here that's going to be something amazing. I want to use acrylic windows. We love the look of the jacuzzi, how you can look into it and see, you know, everything that's in the water. It's just a beautiful look. I don't want your traditional koi pond, right, where you're looking down on it.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Let's talk about the interior for a second.
I thought it would be really cool if we could do some turtles. Is that possible,
Yeah, we could
or
do
is
some
it too
turtles.
hot?
What do you think? We could definitely do some turtles,
They just
right?
need a little island area where they can get up out of the water onto it and sunbathe.
Yeah, so a
That'd be
couple of
really
sliders would be
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
How about this? Not only turtles, we're gonna have turtles and we're gonna have beautiful koi fish.
Awesome.
What do you think about a couple of fountains in the middle? Can I borrow that for a second?
You bet.
We could do like a fountain right here, maybe like a turtle island in the center, and then another fountain on that side to give it a little bit of symmetry.
That's perfectly doable.
What do you think?
That looks great. Yeah.
What I'm kind of thinking is, I'd like to have a waterfall come off the corner into a big old basin right here.
Okay.
Normally, say I see waterfalls that cascade down. They have one waterfall that cascades down in the middle. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bunch of boulders, a bunch of rocks to give it a good, nice-sized waterfall. And then I want it to come down in the middle, and I want it to kind of steer off like a stream area and cascade from two, and then going back into one. That's what I'm looking for, exactly like that, right into the basin. All right, come on, Ken, let's do
All right,
this.
let's go.
All right,
Nice
you
to
got
meet
it. Look, I found my work gloves. They were in the kitchen. I
Right.
couldn't want to look around.
And
Whatever.
you're doing dishes later.
Exactly. All right, so this is the channel that the actual window's gonna sit in.
Yes,
All right.
and I believe the acrylic is about 3 inches thick, which gives them enough room on either side for the sealant and the polyurea.
Okay.
Now, water weighs a lot. We need all the strength we can get.
And what that's gonna do is that and the bottom, what that's gonna do is hold back the pressure so that the window doesn't go.
Absolutely. They're just about done with the channel here. They've cut it pretty good.
Okay, well, it has to be perfect, okay? And the reason it has to be perfectly smooth is because when my guys come in, put the window in, and then they put everything in, and the silicone, if it's not, there could be a chance for leaks.
We'll make it perfect.
Yay! These things fit perfectly. I'm extremely happy. We got them level. Now it's time to silicone them and get these things ready for water. Let me know when we're ready for fish, I guess, all right?
We're gonna dechlorinate it, let it cycle for a couple hours or so, get rid of all the chlorine and chloramines.
Perfect. All right, Kent.
You bet.
Thanks, buddy. I'm most excited about a feature that's gonna blow Wade's pond right out of the water. Mike.
Good day.
Hey, what's happening? How are you?
Good, how you doing?
All right, so tell me what you've done to help me create theater in the park.
So we came up with 2 custom-made LED panels that you will be able to see from your pool, from your hot tub.
Wow, here they come. Look at that. Wow, those things are huge.
You want it over the top, I think this
Wow.
should do it for you.
That is gonna be over the top. Be careful, guys. Tommy, why don't you get on that end and grab his hand? I don't really like to do work, but these things cannot slip into the pond.
Jay, can we slide it over
These are
about
like the
6
prized
inches?
possessions right here. All right, Mike, moment of truth, man. I'm really excited. I promised Trisha theater in the park, and this better work. Oh, here we go. Something's coming now. Uh-oh. Wow! Holy cow! See, now that's theater in the park. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm not too sure what Wade has going on over at his house, but to be honest with you, this is gonna be hard to top. The water's been turning over for a few days now, so you know what that means. And I think we're ready for fish.
Yeah, you picked a perfect day.
All right, let's see what we got. There you go.
He's free.
To the new home.
Awesome.
All right, what's next?
This is a DeWitsu.
These guys, they have like iridescent scales, and it's kind of like a mirror. Look at that.
Wow, that
See
is
that?
so cool.
It's like glitter all over it.
See it? Right? Looks
It
like
is.
glitter, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Here we have an Ogon.
Wow.
Oh, I love this one. Look at those colors.
Pretty cool right here. So these guys are commonly found in like orange, platinum, and gold. So the name actually refers to the gold color.
It's a beautiful one.
Very pretty.
Yeah, really nice.
Got the turtle.
Uh-oh, last but not least,
Here's a red ear slider.
my son is gonna love this.
She has sharp claws.
All right, well, let's put her in.
She's ready.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that is so cool. I
Look
love
at
it.
Yeah, they look prehistoric. We have a combination of hard water lilies and tropical water lilies.
Okay, and what are these guys gonna do?
They're gonna supply fish food and turtle food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're gonna eat off of these. They're also gonna provide shade. You're gonna get some nice flowers that are gonna come up. It's gonna be beautiful.
The pond is finally finished.
Yes, and I can't wait to show it off to our family.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That looks beautiful.
That looks cool, B.
I love the
Unbelievable,
panels.
bro.
I knew you'd get panels in there.
Beautiful. I love it.
All right, hold on. Brett, give us the works. I want to hear about it.
Our pond is called Theater in the Park. It's 4,500 gallons, and it has 3-inch thick stolen acrylic panels.
Yeah!
They got stolen from the back of the shop, right, son?
Yeah.
Bryce, were you in on the stealing? He's teaching you bad habits.
So the reason why we wanted to do acrylic viewing windows, when you're sitting inside the fire pit, everything's in your eye line.
So
this
it's
is-
eye level, you can see the fish.
So, Uncle Brett, what kind of fish are in here?
So there's actually multiple kind of fish in here. There's koi, and one of the koi that we have is called a sankey, and these guys often get confused with the Showa koi fish. They all have 3 different kinds of markings, which are orange, black, and white. But you can also see inside of there, there's some goldfish as well. There's actually fantail goldfish in there. They also get as big as koi, and they live a really long time. Koi are good to look down on the top of, but goldfish are really cool to look from the side because they have more color.
Oh, look, he's got a ready slider.
One of my favorite sea animals are turtles.
You're gonna take care of him?
Yeah.
You're the man, Bryce. Good man.
Are you gonna name them?
One's named Skirt.
Skirt?
Skirt.
The rockwork theme here is inspired by the Grand Canyon.
So I'm from Arizona, and I remember as a kid going to the Grand Canyon with my family, and I always loved the way that the rocks looks with the lines through them. So when we saw this rock, we thought it would be perfect for out here.
So this is a collaborative family effort. You guys thought it out and put it all together.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The colors, everything flows really nicely. It's really pretty.
So you got 2 turtle islands with water coming over. You got a custom fire feature that spills over 4 ways. And then you got these incredible LED TVs. What are those? Tell me about those.
Like I told you, the theme of this was inspired by Theater in the Park. Trisha and I went on a date in Bryant Park. We actually watched a movie. So when we went walking around, it actually brought back memories. So she said, hey, can we, replicate Theater in the Park? So I reached out to my friends, All Things LED, and those guys do amazing work. They actually came here and helped me install these panels. You can almost see them from a mile away, crystal clear.
Can you watch TV on them too?
So you can watch TV,
Do your
videos,
emails?
movies, no
so you
emails.
can do work here. Hold on, wait. You can come home and do work out here.
Absolutely not. This is Theater in the Park, not work in the park.